Are you ready to explore the physical principles of non-renewable alternatives to fossil fuels? This video delves into biomass, nuclear, hydrogen, and carbon capture. Discover the political, technological, and market dynamics shaping these energy sources. Biomass refers to organic material like wood and crops that can be converted into energy. Plants capture solar energy through photosynthesis, storing it chemically. This energy is released when biomass is burned or processed into fuels. Biomass is sometimes considered renewable when carbon release is offset by new plant growth. However, its renewability depends on sustainable practices. Nuclear energy relies on nuclear fission, splitting heavy atoms to release energy. It offers high energy density and no direct carbon emissions. Nuclear power can provide continuous baseload electricity. However, safety concerns and radioactive waste management pose challenges. Political sensitivities also affect its adoption globally. Hydrogen is an energy carrier, not a natural energy source. It releases energy through combustion or fuel cells. Hydrogen's production method defines its environmental impact. Green hydrogen uses renewable electricity, while gray hydrogen relies on fossil fuels. Technological risks include leakage, flammability, and storage challenges. Carbon capture and storage involves capturing CO2 from large sources and storing it underground. It uses mature technologies like CO2 separation and geological storage. Recent trends focus on CCS hubs and integration with blue hydrogen. Politically, CCS supports continued fossil fuel use while claiming emissions reductions. Biomass faces political sensitivities due to land use and food security concerns. Using land for energy crops competes with agriculture, affecting food prices. Forest protection is crucial, as burning imported wood pellets can cause backlash. Carbon accounting controversies also spark debate. Biomass is seen as either a low-carbon tool or a greenwashed practice. Nuclear energy is politically controversial due to safety and waste management concerns. Public perception is shaped by past accidents like Chernobyl. Waste management requires stable political institutions and public trust. Nuclear technologies overlap with weapons adds geopolitical complexity. Cost and delays in projects create political friction. Nuclear technology trends include small modular reactors and generation IV reactors. These offer higher efficiencies and enhanced safety. Advanced fuel cycles aim to reduce waste and increase fuel security. Nuclear resurgence is seen in countries' net zero pathways. The private sector is accelerating fusion research. Hydrogen technology faces challenges like storage and infrastructure adaptation. High-pressure tanks and cryogenic storage are costly. Hydrogen embrittlement affects metals used in pipelines. Energy loss in production and conversion stages is significant. Infrastructure transition requires pipeline replacement and safety redesigns. Non-renewable energy markets are shifting as countries balance energy security and climate targets. Nuclear resurgence is seen in net zero pathways. Shale gas has made the U.S. a major energy exporter. Oil sands face carbon intensity pressure. Fusion investment is booming, accelerating research. Biomass can be carbon neutral when sourced from regrowing forests. However, life cycle emissions from processing and transport undermine its green label. Land use change for energy crops reduces biodiversity. Slow carbon payback occurs when whole trees are burned. Air quality issues arise from biomass combustion. Nuclear power generates electricity with almost zero carbon emissions. Its small land footprint is advantageous. Radioactive waste remains hazardous for thousands of years. Accidents like Fukushima create long-lasting damage. Mining and processing uranium impact land and water quality. Hydrogen's flammability and leakage pose engineering risks. Embrittlement affects metals used in storage and transport. Storage challenges include high pressure and cryogenic conditions. Energy loss occurs at each stage of hydrogen systems. Infrastructure adaptation is costly and complex. Carbon capture and storage is growing but remains niche. Large-scale projects operate in North America, Europe, and the Middle East. Historical use in enhanced oil recovery creates tension. The market is shifting towards dedicated storage projects. Industrial decarbonization is a focus in hard-to-abate sectors. Biomass energy starts with photosynthesis, converting solar energy into chemical energy. When burned, biomass releases stored energy as heat. It can generate electricity, provide direct heat, or convert into fuels. Biomass is considered renewable if the carbon cycle is short. Sustainable practices are crucial. Nuclear power uses fission to split heavy atoms and release energy. Control rods regulate the chain reaction to prevent explosions. The system converts nuclear energy into electricity through heat and steam. Nuclear fuel's high energy density makes it a strong baseload power source. Waste management poses challenges. Hydrogen stores energy that can be released through combustion or fuel cells. Its production method defines its environmental value. Hydrogen's low density requires high pressure or cryogenic storage. Leakage and embrittlement are key risks. Managing these challenges is crucial for hydrogen's future role. Carbon capture involves capturing CO2 from large sources and storing it underground. It uses mature technologies like CO2 separation and geological storage. The process relies on mass transfer and phase separation principles. Recent trends focus on CCS hubs and integration with blue hydrogen. Monitoring and risk management are crucial. Hydrogen's political sensitivities revolve around production methods and infrastructure adaptation. Gray hydrogen relies on fossil fuels, while green hydrogen uses renewables. Infrastructure transition requires significant investment. Leakage and flammability risks add complexity. Countries define climate policies around hydrogen types. Carbon capture supports continued fossil fuel use while claiming emissions reductions. This creates controversy among climate campaigners. CCS is central to oil and gas producers' strategies in a decarbonizing world. Countries invest in CCS hubs and blue hydrogen. Public perception and policy uncertainty affect adoption. In conclusion, understanding the physical principles of non-renewable alternatives to fossil fuels, along with their political sensitivities and the technological and market developments surrounding them, is crucial for evaluating their role in today's energy landscape. Non-renewable alternatives such as nuclear power and advanced synthetic fuels can provide significant energy output, but also come with challenges related to safety, waste management, and geopolitical considerations. As technological innovations advance, these energy sources continue to evolve, offering both opportunities and complexities for global markets. By examining these factors, we gain a clearer understanding of how non-renewable alternatives fit into the broader transition toward a secure, balanced, and sustainable energy future. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us via email or WhatsApp at 0.7 billion, 484,361,688.